All right, let's talk about solving absolute value equations. Here's the whole concept. What we want is we want this expression inside here, when we plug in a value for x, we want this thing to either end up being 15 or we want it to be negative 15. Because if we plug in an x value that makes this expression 15, the absolute value of 15 is 15. If we plug in a value for x that makes this expression negative 15, the absolute value will also make that 15. So let's do that. The way that we do that is simply just solve the two equations where we're looking for when 2x plus 1 equals 15, or we're looking for when 2x plus 1 equals negative 15. We're going to solve these two separate equations, and this is always how we go about solving absolute value equations. I'll subtract 1 here to get 2x equals 14, and divide by 2 to get x equals 7. Over here, subtract 1 to get 2x equals negative 16. Divide both sides by 2 to get x equals negative 8. Those are our two solutions, so x equals 7 and x equals negative 8, and we are done. On the side here, I just want to show the work, or to check these solutions and show how this works. So let's check x equals 7 real fast. If I plug x equals 7 into this, what that does, and again I'm testing to see if this is the right solution, I get 2 times 7 is 14, plus 1 is 15, so over here I get the absolute value of 15 equals 15. And that is true. That means x equals 7 is a solution. And again, it's a solution because 7 is a number I plug in, so I get 15 out of that 2x plus 1 expression. Now if I plug in x equals negative 8 in here, I'll test this out. I get 2 times negative 8 plus 1. Is that equal to 15? And let's see. So I get 2 times negative 8 is negative 16. Plus 1 equals 15. We hope it equals 15. And we get the absolute value of negative 15 equals 15. And that is true. Again, negative 8 is a solution because negative 8 is the number that makes this expression 2x plus 1 negative 15, but that absolute value would then turn it into 15. So that's the method. We solve these two separate equations right here for the expression inside the absolute value equal to the value outside of 15 or negative 15.